And for the record, the judge has abandoned court. This case is dismissed. I order this case be dismissed. Case number 25-1756-SM.
Okay, now we're on Eric Martin. This is 251756, the People versus Eric Martin.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Martin. Your Honor, he's waiving his right to a trial by jury, requesting trial by this court. And also, can I address bond, Your Honor?
Yeah, I signed the order granting discovery. Mr. Martin, you understand that you have a constitutional right to a trial by jury?
I comprehend that.
Do you understand that, sir?
I comprehend it. I just want to add, as I told him, I really don't consent to no jurisdiction of this court, but since I'm being forced to make the choice, I'm saying an Article 3 judge is going to be the choice, the forced choice. Article 3 judge.
Okay.
Even though the case shouldn't go, let me mention this too now. The case shouldn't even go that far. We shouldn't even be wasting taxpayers' money, nor my time in here. First of all, I proved my sister lying before on me with the same type of charge, Nessick, okay? I don't know the case number right now. I asked Jasinski to find out what it is. But in the same court, 23rd District Court, the judge is seeing she lied when I questioned her. Did you swing at me before I kicked you? She answered no to that. And it was seen on the camera. She lied. This is especially why I should not be made to wait on this.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to witness yet another wild courtroom showdown featuring the infamous Eric Martin. Fresh out of jail and already facing new charges, Eric walks in confident as ever, trying to outsmart the entire justice system. From the moment he declares his case dismissed, you can already tell this hearing's about to go off the rails. What starts as a simple proceeding turns into one of the most bizarre legal meltdowns you'll ever see.
Mr. Martin, you have a constitutional right to a trial by jury. Are you voluntarily waiving the right to a trial by jury?
Since I'm being forced to make
well, you're not being forced to make any choices.
Well,
you can have a trial by
so I am being forced.
Mr. Martin, listen, we can get through this, or we can go back and forth, and then I end up muting you, and then that's how we go forward. So let's see if we can do this without that, okay? You have a constitutional right to a trial by jury on this case. Are you waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And you understand that I'm the judge of the court, that I will be the trier of fact on your case?
Well, I want a motion for a judge trial, but I'm going to object to you being the judge based on past constitutional violations.
Okay, well, your motion for recusal is denied. So now, Mr. Martin, are you electing for me to try the case, yes or no?
In that forced the sense, yes.
Well, you have two choices, a jury trial or me. Out of those two choices, which one do you like?
Are you an Article 3 judge?
Mr. Martin, I'm not going to entertain jurisdictional arguments. I'm asking you, do you want a trial by a judge or a jury? And I'm being very patient.
By a judge, I already said Article 3 judge. Article 3 judge.
Okay, well, I will be your judge. I've made that clear. This is a case I have jurisdiction over. It's a misdemeanor that's alleged to have occurred in the city of Taylor. So you're indicating to me that you're relinquishing your rights to a trial by a jury, and you'll be tried by me. And you understand, you've had a chance to talk to your lawyer about this, Mr. Martin?
Yep.
Eric quickly spirals deeper into his sovereign citizen fantasy, refusing to recognize the judge's authority and demanding an Article 3 judge like he's on some constitutional game show. The courtroom tries to stay patient, But every word out of Eric's mouth digs him in deeper. The judge lays out his options, yet Eric's too busy fighting imaginary battles about jurisdiction to realize he's losing control of the real one right in front of him.
And for the record, the judge has abandoned court. This case is dismissed. I order this case be dismissed. Case number 25-1756-SM.
This is where things hit absolute chaos. The judge steps out for a brief moment, and Eric instantly seizes the opportunity to crown himself judge, jury, and executioner. He loudly declares that the court has been abandoned and proceeds to dismiss his own case on the record like he's in some alternate reality courtroom. It's the peak of delusion, pure gold for anyone who's ever seen a sovereign citizen try to rewrite the law mid-hearing.
Your Honor, can we address bond?
You can address bond.
Okay, Mr. Martin requested that I ask this court if he can have a no condition type bond in this matter.
Okay, here's the problem. I'm just going to say it on the record. Request for a bond modification is denied. Mr. Martin had a very simple bond condition that he not go back to the residence. I know he doesn't think I can tell him that, but he's wrong. And he went back to the residence and got arrested again, allegedly, for being at the home when there was a no contact provision in place. So he clearly has a history of non-compliance. He doesn't think the court has jurisdiction over him. And the only way I can assure his presence and assure the safety of the community is to keep Mr. Martin in custody, because he will not comply with my bond conditions. There's no such thing as an unconditional bond. So, okay, bond denied. And Mr. Martin, if you want to file motions that Mr. Gazicki legally could not file in good faith, feel free to file them. He's governed by court rules. He cannot file frivolous motions. So if you want to file more motions, feel free, get it, go at it. But Mr. Gazicki has indicated for the record, he will only be filing appropriate motions with this court. We'll see everyone back on the jury trial. That's my first date.
I have motions to make right now. I have some motions before we leave. I have some motions. Okay, and that is okay. Well, first, objection to what you just said, your statement about there's no such thing as an unconditional bond. Yes, it's my right to be presumed innocent under the due process. The due process right be presumed innocent before guilty. Because I am presumed innocent, that is why any bond conditions violate that right. So
okay, motion denied. What's your next one?
Okay, and I motion to dismiss because there is no probable cause. It is her word against mine. She's lying. She's been caught lying before, and there is no evidence at all. We have no case. There's no evidence, and that is not probable cause, as the U.S. Supreme Court said in Beck versus Ohio.
Well, it's a misdemeanor, so we're not having a preliminary exam. We're having a bench trial, and the prosecutor will have to prove the allegations beyond a reasonable doubt. And at that time, Mr. Martin, if at trial date, I assure you this: if you picked a bench trial. I was a practicing attorney for years. I promise you this: if she cannot prove her case beyond a reasonable doubt, the case will be dismissed.
Okay, but anyways, let me finish talking. I didn't finish talking about the motion to dismiss.
I know, but Mr. Martin,
as of right now,
what's your last motion? Do you have one more?
You haven't let me finish. You let me finish the motion just based on no probable cause.
Okay.
As the U.S. Supreme Court said in Beck versus Ohio, or it was Ohio versus Beck, I forget which word is first, but the probable cause is defined as fact sufficient for the belief. Her word against mine. I told the cop she lied on me. Okay, her word against, we simply have her word against mine. That's all there is. So that's not fact sufficient for the belief. There's no probable cause now. The case should be, come on, let me finish.
Okay, denied.
The case should be dismissed now.
By the time the judge returns, the patience is gone. Eric's motions are shot down one after another, from his fantasy unconditional bond to his baseless claims of no probable cause. The judge methodically dismantles each argument until there's nothing left. Eric's confidence fades and reality sets in. His case isn't dismissed, and he's not walking out today. That's it for this one. If you enjoyed watching this courtroom unravel, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.